And here we are, everyone, with our next run of Good Job with DoubleDubbel. Double, take it away.
Uh, yes, hello, my name is DoubleDubbel, and this is Good Job. I had nothing to do with this, so you can't prove otherwise. Alright, let's quickly back out here. There we go, there's the proof that the layout information is correct, that I am actually playing this on the Switch. And I may just have opened the wrong file. Good start. Well, yeah, this is a good job. Your objective is to do a good job. How you do a good job depends on what you were supposed to do. Anyway, that terrible introduction out of the way, I'll start explaining what the game actually is. It's a... Yeah, it is an isometric it's an isometric puzzle game that came out in, as you can see on the screen, 2020. Oh, layout doesn't say the console? Oh, no, well, it really should. That's the thing for Indiethon too. Panda, note that down. Alright, let me get my things here. Alright, so game starts nice and simple, just as soon as I hit play here. You may have noticed the game's not going. I have pressed the button. This game does inputs when you let go of the button, not when you press it. So I'm just holding A, and when I let go, it will play. So yeah, Tech, if you're ready to start, we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, the first thing, there's an intro cutscene that you skip by holding down the button, where you are introduced to your company. It's Bring Your Kid to Work Day, and you get introduced to the company. Then there's a time skip, and now you are an employee at this massive company. But we start at the ground and work our way up. And first time loss is gonna come in right here because I forgot to turn on colorblind mode that people donated for. Could have done it before the run started, but now it's part of the run. Nice little time loss right at the start. So move up to floor 1 finance. Now there's 3 stages. So yeah, the game flow of this is, as I go the wrong way, because we're actually starting with stage 102 here. So we have floor 1, which gives us stages 101, 102, 103, but we can do all 3. We can do either of them in any order. So to optimize the overworld walking, we do the stage in a certain order, starting here with stage 102. So yeah, the objective here is to reroute the internet cable. Now we're gonna take a somewhat direct route through this, but there's a couple things in the way along this direct route, particularly walls. Now there's one particular method that you have in this game to get rid of walls, and that's to shoot things into them. Here at Good Job, we do not care about leaving things intact. We are given an objective and we achieve the objective, and that's all we care about. And there's stage 1. So yeah, you get told that you did a good job, you get your ranks. There's 3 ranks. You rank for time, and because for speedrunning, we'll always get an S rank. And then there's the damage value, which is the total value of all the objects you destroy. And then there's the absolute number of objects that you destroy. However, how this game's rating system works is that the rank you get for the stages is whatever the highest rank is that you get across the 3 categories. And since as I said earlier, you get S ranks for time because we're speedrunning, so we're just gonna get an S rank for every stage. I may get an A rank here and there if things really go bad, but yeah. But the first stage gives you a good indication of how we're gonna tackle these stages. Alright, so line this projector up that we need. And yeah, the idea was to pause, but a thing that I wanted to happen didn't happen, so just try again. No, I want to be behind it. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm gonna click reset player here, which puts you back at the beginning of the stage. Look, projector came flying right in here. So the best thing you can do is to launch the projector directly into the room and then plug it in while it's on there. But this is the backup strat, is to launch it in like this. So yeah, there's a couple of stages where, yeah, the reset player option is useful because it puts you quickly back into a stage where you want to go. Alright, so now we got the last stage for now, for floor 1, 103. And yeah, we're gonna do more destruction here. As in many speedruns, balls are a suggestion. In this game, they're a suggestion because you can just blow them up. Alright, so here's the door that... So here's a door that we can't go through. We just bust it open by letting the plug go. Oh, what do you want to say, Aeshmah?
I was just trying to say that I have no, I haven't exactly seen the game before, and I had no idea what I was getting into hosting for this game, and I'm just laughing.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to bring. That's why I wanted to. Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring this game in here at Indiethon. Because actually running it is somewhat of a nightmare. Because it gets pretty precise when you want to do the speedy strats, but. That's the thing as well, is like, if you're watching this and you're thinking like, oh, I would like to play this for myself, but the speedrun is gonna spoil things, no. Because I'm showing one solution out of probably a million that this game has. Also, yeah, there's these golden faces in every stage. There we go, walls open. I'm close to the distance, so I'm just gonna unplug it like that. Alright, so position him in a certain spot, and then here, and I'm gonna try to use my body to push the other guy, like this, and basically push two at once. Okay, he doesn't want to go over the thingy.
I mean, can we just all agree that work would be way better if it was like this?
Okay, so I unfortunately did a little too well, and the bottom side of the wall didn't get destroyed, so I actually had to do the slow way and drag them in manually through the main door. Imagine destroying everything and then not even getting to use it. Oh, well, that's the first 3 stages done. So once you beat the first 3 stages, you get this. Promotion level unlocked. So on the splits, we named this stage in the same fashion. It does not have a number like the stages, but we just in like the community name this stage number 4. So this is gonna be stage 104. And yeah, that's how the main game works. There's 3 stages, and once you complete all 3, the 4th one opens up. Once you beat this one, you get to advance to the next floor. There's 9 floors to go through. Do the math. So I would need to get these guys out of the way. Okay, place this chair not inside the door, because then bad things happen once I unplug this, but grab the chair and just, like, blow up the door. And then wiggle my way through, get the projector over here. This is a similar objective to what I had before, is set up the projector. And that's what we gotta do. I'm trying to position myself in such a way that I'm always pulling the projector. So... Alright, plug in the projector and drag it further over here. Don't mind me. Personnel coming through. That's the wrong bench. Because I need to get this guy out of the way. I don't need to grab both. Only one is enough. And then Just drag, drag, drag until it's on the big yellow square, and that's it. Now I'm gonna do something interesting. I'm gonna stay in the stage, pause, and then select the lobby. This is what we call a lobby exit. And what a lobby exit does is, lobby exit put you on the elevator. Which, staying in the stage and then lobby exiting is faster for some floors. Not all of them, but for a few of them. So there's a couple floors where we will be doing a lobby exit after level 4. Alright, so now we're continuing with 202. And this is going to introduce us to forklifts. In very interesting ways. And because we're playing on colorblind mode, the first forklift is going to be pretty hidden. It's under the stairs that are in front of me. Now, the forklift is an interesting vehicle. It has a couple options. You can go forward and backwards, and then you can steer. But that's not everything, and you're going to be seeing that. So get in this forklift. This is where the forklift was. And then we're going to position ourselves like this. And we're going to forklift the forklift. Ooh, place it down. Then get out and get in the forklift up here. And then hold both buttons at once to rev up. And then release it at a high speed. Rev up and bash through the wall. Oh. Bash through the wall. Yeah, this can be a little finicky. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a backup strat here. Drop the package, and then bust through normally. You can just bust through walls while carrying the package, but it's more finicky. Okay, so then you position yourselves here. Yeah, that falls in. Press the button and crush. Alright, now we move on to 203. And yes, indeed, this is a Switch exclusive game because this game was developed by Paladin Studios in collaboration with Nintendo. As in, Paladin Studios teamed up with Nintendo to make a puzzle game, and this is what they came up with. It's also published by Nintendo as well.
Just out of curiosity, the assignments you're given only tell you to do one thing, right? They never tell you how to do it.
No, it's just they give you an objective, and if you're in colorblind mode like here, then they point out the important things. But yeah, they give you complete freedom as to how to achieve the objective. And we use that to great effect in the speedrun. So position that chair right there. Put this on the conveyor belt. Get you, then drop you on the conveyor belt, on the box. It's very dedicated to sitting on that box. He will stay on even if he tips over. Pull all of these guys in. So these guys in this area, I want to drag all of them on, and yeah, then catch the conveyor belt guy. Get this box out of the way because it becomes annoying if I don't. Unfortunately, I'm like missing the cycle a little bit, so I'm gonna have to run back here and grab him. Well, yeah, your biggest enemy in this game is grabbing things you don't want to, which is probably gonna come up at various points. Alright, so now we go back on here. Fall off the conveyor belt apparently. Okay, get up here. Now it's crane time. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up these two workers. Move the crane over here. Then release the crane and get off. And reposition the bench a little bit better so it doesn't get caught on this part. Alright, I'm gonna grab this because that bench will get caught on this if I don't pick it up first. So I do that now. Just swing it over. No, I still need the crane actually. Now we pick up this bench with two workers on it already. So I'm moving this very carefully because if I swing this too much, I can lose the bench. Now all the workers there are there. I bring on number 21 and that ends the stage. Yeah, this is one of the longer stages in the game, but I still try to do it somewhat quickly. And then we've got number 3201. Confusing numbering, I know. But hey, this is how the hub is laid out, so this is the order we do the stages in.
So chat, if you have thoughts about the work safety in this company, let us know by donating to charity and have me read your donations live during this run.
Yes, exactly. We're doing good things over here. Let's see. Okay, so I need to get a couple crates out of the way here. Now the thing is, I don't normally play in colorblind mode, and these crates are actually a different color on normally. They're purple and green respectively. Like the box I have now is normally green. And then the blue box you can see sitting in this container is normally purple. So just wiggle it out, and there you go. So, operating the crane, you have to actually hold the button until it starts coming back up. If you let go before it like has started coming up, it will like no longer grab the object and come back. I'm forgetting a thing. I need to grab this first. So yeah, the order of the containers here is kind of routed out. I'm just gonna and wait a little so to just pile it on there. And then grab this one. And now we're just gonna get a bit of momentum and bang! Just knock the block off. Now you might have, you might be wondering about the container I just dropped that top, that tipped over. And as you can see, it's still pretty tipped over. But since it's hovering above the zone that it needs to be in, it still counts. Same with this, I can just plop it on there, and it counts because it's above the zone it's supposed to be in, and here's the final crate. Okay. Some small problems here. Oh, I've messed up horrendously. Okay. I can fix it, don't worry. There we go. And as soon as I get the objective, I'm good. I'm good to go. Alright, so that's 3 levels completed. That opens up 204.
You know, I have to admit, Super Mario Odyssey didn't get me to buy a Switch. Breath of the Wild didn't get me to buy a Switch. Shin Megami Tensei 5 didn't get me to buy a Switch. But this? Doing a compelling argument to go and get a Switch, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, this game is excellent. I mentioned it before that speedrunning it becomes a nightmare because of precise things, but you know, this game is fantastic casually. It lets you do so much and it lets you have fun. Is the key takeaway
so much
here.
Fun. It's awesome.
And in fact, I'm gonna show off how this game lets you do what you want, because we're gonna be grabbing an extinguisher to help us speedrun. If I can grab it. Nope, not the box, the extinguisher. So push this box out of the way so I can press the button to get this elevator down. Alright, so this extinguisher is gonna just chill here for a second. Because I'm gonna go over this way. And balance on this. Pick up this package. Stand in roughly the right spot. Here-ish. And just drop it. I did not mean... And as you can see, I just got 1 out of 5 packages. So that actually landed in the place I wanted it to go. Right, so bring the extinguisher with me again. It fell down. That's a bit of an oopsie. I'm actually gonna need this this extinguisher. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's gonna lose a decent amount of time, unfortunately. Alright, let's place it there so it will not fall down. Get this out of my way. Get this out of my way. Push it and then hold it in place and let it topple over. Alright, now the extinguisher is gonna come into play. So I'm gonna use the extinguisher and then use it again to push it over. And then here we got this box up here. Now, just watch. Physics. So I'm gonna fall down here, right on top of where I need to be. Now I'm gonna try to catch the big package here, as it falls down. I did not catch the package, unfortunately. Hold. Drag it in. Watch the other package fall down. Place that in here. And now it's forklift time again. And I'm gonna forklift this traffic cone. And then just use the traffic cone to just push this over and get the thing. Now, I'm not going to do a lobby exit here. The stage is close enough to the exit that it's faster to walk normally. Because, yeah, while this, you know, timer for giving you this little thing, yeah, you can walk during that. And then we're moving on to floor 3, recreation. Alright, we're gonna start with stage 302. Unfortunately, my walking was a little bit off and I opened the door to 301, which means I had to wait like a second before the door would close and then 302 would open. So, this is not the gather the workers stage. We have 4 workers to gather. That's where they need to go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick up this bucket. And yeah, this guy's gonna be like cleaning this. Yeah, hopefully he cleans up to the area where he needs to go and then Otto sits there. But this guy, he wants to stay warm, so he's gonna go to warm places, and I'm gonna douse them all. Now I'm gonna use this hose, aim it up, destroy this, destroy this, destroy those, and then destroy the one he's looking at so he doesn't try to plug anything else in because I already broke everything. So yeah, I'm gonna unplug this as well. Because he really likes doing things. So he plugs it in and then sits himself down and that's the end of the stage. Alright, now we're on to 301. The Flower Garden.
Oh god, this is gonna be good, isn't it?
Well, at first, this mission is gonna seem very daunting. Because we have to water a bunch of flowers. But not just a bunch. We have to water 246 of them. And yeah, that initially looks very intimidating, but We've got our methods. We've got the methods to deal with a number that big. So
Sure
first,
you do.
yeah, first I use this bucket to water these. Then I pick up this bucket that makes the water thing go. Pick up that bucket, water this, then drop it. Then grab this hose. Yeah, that's all there. Hose this, and hose this one. Then hose all of these. Hose this, hose these. And then hose this to get that. Oh, I missed a thing. Hang on, I see you. Get watered, please. And that one apparently also didn't get watered. So yeah, I have number checks for this to know what I'm doing. And yeah, the first number check is 45 once I leave that area. Okay. And then I want to water this area. Don't mind me walking over the flowers. Okay. Pick up this one and plug it in here. That makes a bunch of water go. And just turn this around to water everything there. Okay, grab this hose again. And yeah, the number I'm looking for before I leave this area is 138. Yeah, don't forget the lilies in the corner. 134, 36, 37, and then there's one over here, 38. Okay. There's the button. Lost it for a second. Okay, so now we've got this whole area here to take care of still. But this stage has one of my favorite strats in this entire game. So I just need to water this area actually manually. I'm looking for 163, the final flower's over here. And now I'm gonna get this hose with no water. How am I gonna spray with something with no water? Well, very simple, I'm not. I'm gonna let things be watered for me. That waters everything. And that's it done, 246 flowers watered. One of my favorite things in this game. It will literally water all those like bushes.
My God.
Alright, so now we have 30 pool toys to gather. And this also has a strat where we're just gonna be doing a bunch of ones and making things easy for ourselves like we did in the previous stage. Actually, I'm gonna drag this over to make this walk a little bit less. Pick up this mattress. The game wants to. Pick up this. And drag this cart over here. Now here I actually have to be careful. Grab and pull immediately, because that makes it fall down in this way that I can actually place it in the basket. Otherwise it would fall into that river stream you see down there, and while I can still like grab it from there later, it's just better to just grab it immediately. Okay. So now we have these life rafts. These floaties. And yeah, we can lasso items with them. Alright, so lasso these items. Now there's a little strat I can do here, which is somewhat slow, but it looks cool, so I want to do it. It involves this air mattress here. So place this, so stand like this, drop the air mattress, push it a little, and yeah, make it topple over like that. Grab a thing. So you see that ball like all the way in the corner? This mattress gives me the tiny bit of height I need to be able to grab it. Unfortunately, it lassoed another thing. Okay, let's try that again. And there we go, got it. And then also grab the... Also grab the... yeah, grab the mattress as well and put it in. Now, this can get in trouble and can hella make the game lag with constant collisions. So I'm just gonna push it into the pool. It's gonna lag the game from constant collision if it gets caught on this pool divider. That I'm gonna use to actually divide the pool. And that's gonna cause a traffic jam. So I'm just gonna dump everything here. Now you see this constant roll command? That is there because I haven't pressed it yet. Right, so now swim back. Yeah, swim back over here. And grab this buoy. Buoy? This, floaty. And now we're just gonna lasso everything. Now the big ball over there is too big to lasso, so what I'm gonna do for this is just bring the car to it and it'll hop in. And that's it. Alright, that opens up the promotion level. The which is the Zen Garden 304.
You know, chat, you may not like the methods on display here, but you cannot argue with this man's work ethic.
Exactly.
He has dedication to his job. He is laser focused.
Exactly, exactly. So laser focused that I'm gonna disturb other people's peace just to show them how laser focused I am. Alright, so here's a neat use of the hose here. I point it down and just kind of boost myself up to just be up here. You're not meant to be up here, but by doing that you get to be up there anyway. And just roll it off and then roll it in the stream. And the stream's gonna push it because there's like a current. Because there's that waterfall there. Also, I got 1 out of 5. So that fell into one of the holes. But it probably fell into the big hole, which is not where you want that ball to go. Because there's a big ball that has to go into the big hole. Into the big hole. Alright. That's 2 out of 5. Interesting. And they're both in normal holes too. That is amazing. I've had one before, but that's never happened before. There you go. I've never had 2 of them go into 2 small ones go into the correct hole at the start like that. Also, use your head, literally. And yeah, this is the piece disturbing because I need this guy to get off this ball so I can start rolling it. So I'm gonna try to push both at the same time, but it's kind of difficult if you try to do that. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna also use this to just push this open. Yeah, and now we get to the tricky part. It's trying to get these balls into place when you don't get lucky. Because, yeah, they generally roll too fast to actually fall in if you're physically rolling them. So, the idea is to roll them near it, and then just walk into them to push them in. Oh, no, not me, the ball. Nope, that's the wrong way. Go in, please. There we go, thank you. And I'd like to tell you that I am running splits on this, and that is it. That was a 10-second gold because of the lucky two two boulders. All right, now we're coming up to floor 4. Now, Here we're going to do the stages in reverse order. We're going to go 403, then 402, then 401. So we're going to start with 403 goo testing. So normally this is pink instead of light blue. But again, colorblind mode. So yeah, we have to deliver a big cube. But this cube is not nearly big enough. How do we make it bigger? Well... Excuse me for 1 second. I need to prevent my TV from turning off. Otherwise I can't see. And I don't know this game well enough to do blindfolded. I'm sorry. So the goo I pick up along the way doesn't matter. I'm actually gonna push you back a little. Because I want some room for what I'm about to do here. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. Okay. You don't often get it in a single launch what I'm about to trying to do here. There we go. So break that massive container of goo. Which means that it's just leaking into this area up here. And just drag it in here. That is infinite goo. So I can just sit here and let it grow big. Okay, we're going this way, I suppose. That glass breaking was very fortunate. Now, if I just try and convince the physics enough. It'll just slip right through because it's goo. But now comes the hardest part of this, is trying to fit this in here in a way that it'll accept. Just get it in there. And yeah, from here, just give it small nudges until, yeah, the thing closes. Good. Alright, swiftly moving on to 402. Which is quite a bit different. So we need to provide heating. We need to heat up the rooms, as the stage tells us. Yeah, that's where the central heating comes from. Okay, so chuck that in there. And then redirect this over here. And that heats up room number 1. And along the way, connect this real quick. And then hop over here to pick up this tube. Disconnect, disconnect, then drag it over. Here. And plug that there. Then plug this over here. Get this. Forget a step along the way. That I need to turn that valve to open it up. Connect that. Open that up. Okay. Then hook this up. Turn this valve. Disconnect this. And then drag this tube. Hello? Can I grab this, please? And just drag it over. You can do it. Then connect this here. And that will make the connection all the way over to the setup I did earlier. Oh, now we get over to 401, which is one of the more frustrating stages in the game. I'll be honest. So 401 goo production cleanup. If you've played Super Mario Sunshine before, you may remember Serena Beach episode 6, where you have to clean off the beach, except you don't have to clean off nearly everything. You can leave a lot, at least if you're not playing Japanese. Here we have to clean up literally everything. Every single pixel. And people walk over it and then make footsteps. So, here we have the cleaner. I stand in place and make it go haywire. I want to knock this bin over. And then break this glass to get in here. Get in here, turn off this valve so that's not leaking any goo anymore. And yeah, I'm just gonna empty this in place just so it doesn't annoy me later. Alright, so I'm gonna come back to actually clean that area later. First, clean up this. Now, the colorblind mode is actually really helpful here. Since, yeah, the goo is very clear to see. Alright, so clean this up a little bit. Now, the goo, I also spilled some water. Water is completely fine. I need to position these stairs properly. Ah, that'll work probably. Yeah, I can get up here. Because I need to turn off this valve. So, this up here doesn't spray goo anymore. Now, I am actually going to need to move these stairs out of the way. Because I need to clean up these footsteps here. That I may have made. So yeah, I'm gonna be at this for a while before there's another thing I need to explain. I just need to clean very thoroughly because I can't see back here. So yeah, Aeshmah, if you have anything to share, now's a good time.
Most definitely. So Indiethon is sponsored by Chucklefish Games. Chucklefish is an independent developer and publisher based in London, UK, with a love of charming pixel art and the drive to support and create amazing games. They have published countless classic indie games such as Starbound, Stardew Valley, Time Spinner, and more. They've graciously provided us with many cool prizes. Visit their website at chucklefish.org. And just looking at our incentives, we still have to meet the Kill the Blobfish incentive for Levelhead. We just need a tiny donation of $10 to go ahead and meet this very last of our donation incentives for this marathon. So go ahead and get that met. We also have two bid wars going on, one for Lennis Inception, where you can go ahead and choose the art style of the game in either 8-bit or 32-bit. At the moment, 8-bit is still in the lead with about $160, so if you want to see the game being played in 32-bit, well, you have to open your wallet just a little bit more to get that net. Further along, we have a bid war for We Happy Few, where you can go ahead and choose which of the 3 DLC chapters will actually be showcased during this marathon. Currently, Lightbearer is in lead, followed by We All Fall Down, and then They Came From Below at 3rd place. So if you want to see those switched around, well, go ahead and donate to that cause. Also, Double, I just have to go ahead and ask you, what exactly separates this speedrun from a casual playthrough? Like, is this something that you would do the casual playthrough as well? Or are you just doing it faster, or is there just something that is just...
Oh no, there's definitely there's definitely strats that are specifically, specifically geared towards like beating the stage as fast as possible. Like the requirement for an S rank for time is like very lenient, so if you just do any method really and do it fast, then you can basically get an S rank for time. But yeah, there's definitely strats that are specific to the speedrun.
Alright, sounds good. Have you ever cleared a level without destroying anything? Is that even possible?
Yes, because there's damage those runs, and some people are actually crazy enough to do them. I'm just doing a little checkup here to see if I actually have had everything, because we're in the final part here. So, I want to pick this up, drop it. Try and drop it in a way that it topples over. So it creates more water puddles. Then rotate this goo making machine a little bit. So it starts making goo on the places where water is. Water is stronger than goo, so it makes less of a mess while I try to clean up the rest of this. Because this guy right here next to me, I have never been through the floor. Okay, let's rotate this again so it starts making goo on the water covered spots. Okay, I have never been like falling through the floor, and I just learned today that if that happens, it does what you normally do on a reset player. There we go, that's 100% tick. Good. And out.
I mean, this level just goes to show you that, you know, cleaning up mess, not funny. Making a mess, really funny.
I've seen weird collisions. I've had moments where I got yeeted from that area through the air to the start of the stage. Like, physically yeeted in an arc. But, that's the new one. So this stage is fairly far away from the start, so this is another stage where you do a lobby exit after we beat it. So you stay in the stage, then pause, and you select to lobby. And yes, in practice it went horrible, and I constantly was missing 1% because there was like a small blotch of 6 pixels that was hanging around somewhere. Now, you saw me mess around with the cleaner a bunch. And you're gonna see more of it here. But first I have to do a little bit of setup. So what the stage normally wants you to do is create an entire network of water throughout the entire stage. To water these biomes. But we're gonna do something a bit more cosmic brain here. So I'm gonna stand in place, make this spin out of control. And bang! Just break the glass on these, but this thing is hard to control, so... There we go, that's everything. And I'm just gonna take this and water everything this way. Okay, and then swap around so I can do the final one. And yeah, that's how you do biome fast. They use the entire stage that they want you to build a water network through. And it's actually pretty satisfying to do. So, you know, if you're playing this casually, you know, have fun with it. There's some neat, like, puzzling challenges. Also, I definitely forgot to do the lobby exit I was mentioning. So, oops. It's not too much of a time save anyway.
This is what peak performance looks like, and you get a promotion out of it as well.
Exactly. Look, if this is all the direction they give us, I'm going to use my any liberties that are given to me. Alright, so we have 4 packages to deliver to people. Gonna place this like here. And then pick up this brown package here. Deliver it to him. And then grab this. Put this here, because this package needs to go this way, so I need to... Because if I, like, try to pull it through the cord, I get a launch like that, so I need to... yeah, put that on the other side first. Because the launching is gonna happen right here. Not quite what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna give this another shot. Alright, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Except I need to launch this again to get it into the place this package needs to go. Oh, is that stuck under the disc? I think it is.
Look at how unfaced these guys in the meeting are. So it's like, oh yeah, it's just Tuesday. That is Bob and his box of carriers.
Yeah, exactly. Knock over some coffee. No big deal. Okay, you get your package now. Alright, let's shoot this over. This has not exactly gone according to plan. Okay, this desk is proving to be quite bothersome, so let's remove this from the equation. Oh, this game is not about doing things right, it's about trying to prevent things going wrong for as long as possible. Alright, 501 is our next one. Hopefully this won't go as badly. Well, I should be alright for this one. I have checkpoint counts, as I like to call them. Okay, so provide workers with Wi-Fi. Here's the first one. So yeah, that's seems to be a good position. Yeah, there we go. 8 out of 30. That's what I'm looking for. Get this out of my way. And then plug this on. And just pull it over the desk. No big deal. And there we go. 19 out of 30. Shout outs to the cat clipboard over there. Okay, so now we got these Wi-Fi extenders that I'm gonna place on this counter here. I'm gonna pick up 2. Then connect this. And then grab the 3rd. Place this somewhat precisely. And grab this one. Place it over here. And grab this one. And reach that guy in the back like that. Except that apparently didn't work. Also another kitty clipboard. Then go into this room. Place this near the door. And then if I position myself right, that gets all 30. Cool. Right, and we go across to the other side to 503, where we have to rearrange the office. Now, for most of the stages, they only check if you hit the objective, the full objective, at any given point. So like the goop cleaning, as soon as you hit 100%, you're good. Even if like the goo making machine reduces you to 99% after, you still get the victory for the stage. Now this is a stage where it does constantly check to see if you have everything. No, I need this yellow book. Place it over here. And get this book. And then go in here and now do one of the launches that's been kind of plaguing me. Yeah, just breaking the door is not enough. I need to actually cause an opening. Like that. Okay. Oh, I need to put this back into the room because I got ahead of myself. Gotta get this in place first. Okay, now I grab this desk. This blue desk. And try to squeeze it through. Give me a second. Oh, does it not fit? I had a feeling. Okay, let me get this back here. Just gonna do another launch real quick. There we go. Now it fits through. Sometimes you get stuck on things. Get this out of my way. I'm trying to grab the divider here. Game, grab the divider, please. Thank you. Oh, we're stuck on the door. That's why it wasn't moving. Okay, then grab this light blue chair. And bring this in. Grab this chair. Push this through. Place this here. Grab the book. Now we grab this light blue bench. And place that in here. Now there's one light blue object and one yellow object that are still required. No, we're done with extinguishers. We had fun with those earlier. Okay, nice. That rolled into it. It rolled into place. Grab the final book. And just plop it on the floor. And yeah, something somewhere happened. Was it this? Yeah, so... See, that's an example of those, like, checks. That's why it took a while for the good job to come up. Like, it's passing a check to see if it stays at 5 out of 5. Okay, so... Now we're on to security, 504. And this is where the developers got a little cheeky. So I need to connect the parts, but to be able to connect them, I need to first find them. And there's one that's very cheekily hidden somewhere. Alright, so gonna try to do the fast thing by positioning this in a spot. It's... Yeah, the thing I'm about to do is pretty precise, and I have no idea I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna go for it. No. Okay, try again. Gonna position it a little bit more, like that. I think that'll still work. Yeah, not the ideal, but I can make it work. Okay, there's a lot of things in my way right now. There we go. Get that out of my way. Bring this over here. So the ideal thing was to break the glass here, so I can just push that object down right there immediately. Okay, I'm trying to... Yeah, this is unfortunate. It's getting stuck on the doors. Except the doors, like, kind of just move when you walk into them. So I'm just trying to... Okay. That's one door out of the way. Almost. This plant needs to get out of the way. Yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go the long way around. I'm wasting too much time on this. But yeah, these parts like to get caught on things. Alright, so now the pieces are going to be of different sizes. So there's a somewhat specific way I have to put these in. So I'm going to put that one specifically there. So now I'm going to go back here. There we go. Bust open this wall. So we can grab this. And yeah, I want to be able to be grabbing it from this side. Okay. Okay, drag this through. Then through here. And there we go. That's piece number 2. Now you can notice it's quite long and the plug is on a particular side. So what we're going to do is put this one nicely over here. Up the table, this piece. And have it eat me. Okay, walk around, get over here. Pull this, place it in the path like here. Wow, really? Okay. Physics are weird. Alright, cool. We'll do it that way then. Okay. Place it in there. Pull it back. Okay, and then pull this through here.
I gotta say though, I'm just seriously amazed by the strength of these cables that they stay plugged in during all of this.
Oh yeah, they're very solid. Also, I can soft lock here. If the pieces get stuck in a place where I can't grab them, like right there. Oh, please. That is a problem. Can I shoot something into it to fix it? And I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Like, I'm near it. Yeah, I can't get that. That is actually stuck. Alright, let me see if I can salvage this some way. I have a completed save file I can switch to. In worst case scenario. Yeah, no, this is definitely stuck. Alright, so I'll finish the stage and I'll swap to the completed save file. It's gonna invalidate the run, but we are on the timetable here. So yeah, this part and the part that's stuck up there, you slot them into these two. And then the final piece that's so cheekily hidden is here behind the screen. And yeah, you can see the shape here. See, this is the benefit of having my splits up. If I didn't have my splits up, I probably would have reset and, like, done a bunch of things. So yeah, this is a completed file because I have the credits available. Okay, so we were in floor 5, so we're moving on to floor 6. And yeah, starting with 601 here. So yeah, we have 22 packets to sort in specific colors. Also, give me a second and I'll turn colorblind back on. Or color assistance as the game calls it nowadays. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and grab this forklift. Drive forward a little bit and then rev up while I turn around. Just barge my way through all the blocks as well. Okay, rev up again and bust through here. Let the objects here catch me so I don't bust this wall open. Oh, that is bad. That is the wrong way it fell over. There we go. And then let the ice slide the forklift forward. Grab this box. Oh, I need this box to close. There we go. Track this in here so the forklift can pick it up. Alright, then we got these packages that we're not gonna launch them, but we're gonna use the cable to just pull these boxes along. And then use this to drag them even further. Don't plug it in. I don't want that. Now trying to get wrapped around a bunch of them. A couple of them got tied to the wall, which is unfortunate. But I can just slide them across the ice like this. Hey, now get in the forklift. Oh. Then rev up while I turn around. Oh, slidey. Slippery ice. Grab up. Oh, the other forklift was in my way. Okay, let that just do its thing. And drag these boxes in here. I'm trying to grab a box and then boom. Just catapult a couple more times. Do a bit more of this. Alright, as you can see, we have almost all the packages in place already. Okay, pick this up. Now, the funny thing here is that I don't need to lower this. I can just hover over and it will count. Now, there's only one box missing. So, I need to quickly figure out which one it is. And there we go. Found it. And bang. Alright, moving on to 603. The depot. Alright. Now the stages have taken quite a while so far, so it's kind of refreshing that we're getting a nice and quick stage here. Just gather 5 packages. Simple. Now, just there's no shenanigans, I'm just gonna get rid of that box first. Then get the second package from here. And stack it on top. Like so. Then the crane's back. And now here's a consistent strat. I just hold up and there we go. Well, up left because it's isometric, but yeah. And yeah, that will pretty much always bust the wall open. I'm gonna play a little safe and put that there. Okay, place this on over there. And then grab it from here and place it on top there. So yeah, so now package number 5. I'm gonna pick this up. And then we're just gonna give it a nice swing around. And bang. Area open, grab package, and leave. Put it on here, and for funsies, I will fall down. Alright, now moving on to 602. If this person gets out of my way. A large order. Now, you may remember the flower stage that had the strat at the very end to water everything and jump in one go from 163 to 246. So, while the number here is lower, there's definitely more to shipping the packages here and getting 135. I can ignore the ones right in front of me because the workers over there will grab them. So yeah, the other people in the stage actually helping you with your objective here. So push this forward. I don't need to push it this far, but I'm going to push the other gifts on the conveyor belt. And then get in here. Gonna unplug this. And give this over here so those workers can start coming in. Now we got this guy, who is the least helpful person in the world, but he tries his best.
So he's basically the polar opposite to you, right?
Yeah, he also doesn't know what to do with any of the other packages. I think this is gonna jam, so let me do that. So before I take this third big package, I'm gonna push this crate with the help of these two fellows. So these guys can start grabbing those packages. Position myself correctly, so I grab this thing and take these two additional packages along. Unfortunately, they dropped off. But yeah. Oh boy, now... Okay, that'll work out. Alright, moving on. Moving on to this area. So there's a couple packages over there. So yeah, just grab this, just drop it down. Then give this plug over to him. He's gonna run over there. Pass it over to me. And there we go. Now this is open. So yeah, give packages to these guys. Give them through the wall. That's a thing you can do. You can hand packages through walls. They really are a suggestion. We're not making this up. There we go. Okay, then push this again so he grabs those two packages. Alright, the giving doesn't really seem one to work. Yeah, that's not too much of a problem. Alright, so now over here. Just dump them from here onto the conveyor belt itself. Okay, it didn't really fall down, but that's okay, because I can just push it and then drop the next one. I didn't mean to fall down yet. Oh, well, I think that's most of the packages done. Yeah, that's the last one up there. Okay, push these. I'll pick this up because that one fell off the conveyor belt somehow. Yeah, do a little check because there's usually one package they forget around here. But oh, it looks to be good. Alright, 134, this is the final package. I'm gonna do it a little bit faster by bringing that back in. Okay, 604. Oh, this is a stage where you once again have to work with AI, which is not always the smartest. At times it's more working around them than with them. But yeah, there's a bunch of ice here. And we are going to push this in. Yeah, that's enough for him to go over that. There we go. Position this in place. That cone is probably in the way. The cone? Can I pick up the... Can I be in a position where I can pick up the cone, please? Thank you. There we go. That should be good. Then I'm gonna push this out of the way. And grab this extinguisher over here. Use these boxes to push that guy off. And I'm gonna, for safety, push these things out of the way. Nope. I said out of the way, not in the way. Yeah, this is a tiny bit precise. There we go, break that glass. That's what I needed to do. Okay, so now we can build this bridge. I'm doing it in this order, so the guy you can see at the bottom of the screen, yeah, he passes through here, so I did that first so he goes over while this, you know, this road is still open, because I'm going to be closing it up here. Yeah, he walks over that. I was unfortunately on the wrong side, so I'm going to have to walk the long way over to where I want to go, which is here, this forklift. Alright, are we going to see the funny thing? No. The funny thing is that this crate can bounce when you first pick it up. Okay, so that's him in place. Okay, I put it down a little bit too early. This should be good. Yeah, okay. Let's take a step back. Run into it, pick it up, and then drive under. There we go. So yeah, that guy will make his way to the end because of the glass I broke earlier. So I can now push this. No, not pick up the cone. I said not pick up the cone. Push this over. He ice skates this place. Except, yeah, this can happen where he just slides out of the thing. So, just giving him a little push. And there you go. That's everyone. Alright, so now we're on to floor 7. So we're almost, we're getting closer to the end slowly. Oh no, 701 is where I want to start. And yeah, this is definitely a tricky stage. This is a stage, yeah, we talked earlier about is there things that specifically a speedrun does. And yeah, this is the stage. What we do here, don't try this at home. Unless you're intending to learn the speedrun for this. So we
Are you
have
trying to tell us we should have tried anything other at home?
I mean, you can try. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off so it stops grabbing them. Grab a battery here and put that there. So constructing mini bots. So yeah, there's an assembly line that we can use, but we're only gonna construct one robot, and we're gonna use 2 pre-built robots. To get to our total of 3. And yeah, because of like the conveyor belt and cycles and stuff, I am on the timer here. And unfortunately I missed the cycle here. I need to wait for this robot to go all the way around. And it's like a long cycle. I'm waiting here for a while. But it's just barely not long enough that you can do something else in the meantime. Which is really unfortunate. Now I need to get this out of the way real quick. Because I need this to get assembled a specific way. That was the second bot that we freed with the breaking of the glass. Because I need to make this bot particularly, I need those 2 parts to combine first. And then you combine it with that part. If you do it out of order, then it's not gonna make a full robot. However, one of the robots seems to have a bit of a problem getting to where he needs to be. Okay, just guide him. There we go. Oh yeah, right, I'm wearing a fancy hat because I'm playing on the... Yeah, because I'm playing on the completed file, I have the fancy hat that you get for beating the game. Because of that soft lock that happened earlier. Alright, so here's time for lasers. Now, on colorblind mode, I didn't realize the lasers had this kind of color. It's kind of a rave party right now. Alright, so I wanna, yes, aim that laser a specific way. And then rebound it a certain way. Just nudge it a little bit. Just a bit more. Okay, that's a bit too much. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. That's the second one done. Oh. Hold this side. And then turn it. Okay, that counts. If it counts, we move. Yeah, okay, that's a good angle. And then grab this mirror here. Then grab it on this side. It's fairly, you know, more physics, working with angles. There we go, that's 3 out of 6. Then, for this one, rotate this thing. Hello, video game? That's not what you're supposed to do. There we go, that's what was supposed to happen. Wait. Yep, position that like that. I'm gonna pull this mirror and use the table over here to try and rotate it. And then rotate the rest. That's 5 out of 6. Now the final one. I think this might be the only stage where we don't intentionally destroy anything. Just give it a couple nudges. There we go. Close this screen. Push this car out of the way. And there we go, 6 out of 6. Okay, 703. Now this is a stage where a lot can go wrong and probably will go wrong. There's always something that happens that catches you off guard. So I might go ultra safe for this one. Yeah, dock the mini bots. Use the white paint. You can see these robots are on the cycle here, guided by a white line of sorts. So what if we painted the white line for them to follow instead? Okay, and then paint this line here for this, for that robot, the robot that's gonna go there to do. Okay, so position myself correctly and paint. Paint like that. There we go. Now, before I set out the path for the last one, I'm actually going to babysit this one. Because of what I mentioned earlier, how this stage can catch you off guard and bad things can happen. So yeah, so there's water that, like, erases the paint, but it's fine. It's found its path. Okay. Oh, no, no. Started a little bit too early. Gotta actually deviate him. Now, bad things happen if these gas canisters go haywire, so I'm just gonna Carefully move them out of the way. Nope, hold this in place. Quickly grab the paint before the robot the mini bot gets here. Oh boy. There they go. Luckily they didn't cause any actual issues. Good. That stage can go very horrendous. If something goes wrong, it goes wrong bad. So yeah, just play that one very, very safe. Alright, 704. Now this is a stage where I have to... this is a pretty simple stage actually. You have to redirect a couple lasers and they give you mini-bots with mirrors to redirect them. Except we're just gonna break into the area that they are. Yeah, we're gonna break into the area that they are. And... point the lasers at the thing directly ourselves instead. So while I set that up, Aeshmah, now is a good time for you to read and or say things.
Most definitely. So, guys, not only are we watching a phenomenal speedrun unfold here, we are also collecting money for a charity, which is Child's Play. Child's Play was founded in 2003 by Mike Krahulik and Jerry Hawkins in response to how video games are portrayed negatively by the media. Today, they provide toys, games, and technology to over 185 hospitals worldwide to help improve hospitalized kids' lives. They also provide grants to hospitals to help maintain entertainment equipment and to research new ways that technology can help children during their hospital stays. Visit their website at childplaycharity.org to learn more about their efforts. And looking at our donation incentives, we are still missing $10 to kill the Blobfish in Levelhead, which is another speedrun that is coming up in a little while. So do get your donations in if you want to see our runner kill the Blobfish. And we also have two more bid wars open. One is for Lena's Inception, where you can go ahead and choose the art style between 8-bit and 32-bit. At the moment, 8-bit is still in the lead by quite the margin, so if you want to see this game being run in 32-bit, do go ahead and get your donations in before that run is coming up. Furthermore, we have another bid war for We Happy Few, where you can go ahead and actually choose which of the 3 DLC chapters is being run during this marathon. At the moment, Lightbearer is in the lead by quite a margin once more, followed by We All Fall Down, and then in last place, They Came From Below. So if you do want to try and watch one of the other DLC chapters being run, do get your donations in for that bid war.
Meanwhile, in the meantime, more destruction happened. Alright, so coming up is the hardest strat in the entire run that I actually do. This is called Aquarium Strat because it involves the aquarium. Because you're not just full launching at a certain angle, it's very precise. You have to not launch too soft or too hard. So I'm going to try to line this up. And now it's go time. Alright, so we need to be in a specific spot, so I drag this desk instead. And get this out of my way. I have to be quick now. Ooh, can we... And that is Aquarium Strat successful. Let's flip and go. So yeah, you break the aquarium and try to drag it through before the water is too far drained. I tried it in practice about 18 times and only got it once. Now I've tried it 19 times and got it twice.
Marathon luck.
Marathon luck indeed. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of setup here with these packages. Not the kind of setup I was looking for. Hang on. And then pile this one on. There. So, a fun little thing about this disc is that you don't actually need to specifically place the packages on the desk, but more specifically the area the disc starts in. Yeah, the area the disc starts in is where it actually tracks if you've placed the packages in the correct spot. It's kind of a weird exception to rules normally. But yeah, a shame that due to the soft lock I had to load a completed file and it made the run, you know, invalid for the leaderboards. But that's fine because you don't PB good job in a marathon anyway. In PBs, things go way too well that you don't get that in a marathon. You know, that's not what you go for anyway. I got aquarium strat, that's all that matters really. Oh yeah, see that's... Oh, there we go, just place it on top. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, oh boy. No, you don't fall off, please. Okay, let me make sure I'll hold this. Now this keeps rolling for a while, so I'm actually like maneuvering it carefully. So it just doesn't roll too much. 14, that's what the number I'm looking for. See, you can see it rolling still, but luckily it didn't subtract anything. Okay, so now we're in here. So pull this desk over. That makes these packages fall down. That one's a little bit in the way, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. Keep that in place and set up for another launch here. Not exactly the launch I was looking for. Yeah, doors go crazy when they collide with anything. Once they've been detached from their normal spot. Okay. Once again, not the launch I was intending, but it worked. Because what I want to do here is get this out of the way. Open this. Okay, that's almost in position. Okay, good enough. Open that and drop this package on here. Alright, so what that setup has done is that I can drop the packages from up here instead of having to fall into the room and walk around every time. Also, I need to unplug that so that doesn't cause any more shenanigans. Ah, really? It fell out. Dang it. That sometimes happens. That's why I also try to open that drawer as much as possible to like prevent that from happening, and then I was unable to prevent it anyway. It's okay though, nothing to worry about really. Nothing to worry about. I got aquarium strat. I'm really happy. Alright, there should be, yeah, 18 out of 20. There's one last package over here. And then walk around. And then put this in. And that's the end of the stage. And now we're gonna go to 803. And speaking of strats, 803 features the only strat in the entire game that was found by me. There's one strat I found for the speedrun of this, and it's here. I'll talk more about it when we get there. What we have to do here is we have to place the paintings. 2 of them are already in place right there. And yeah, so place this up here. This one over here, and then we move. We move over to here, pick up one, and then get up the stairs. Now, important, I place this one here first, so I can fall down here and grab the other one. Like the world record and like all those top runs are optimized to the point that like small routing things like that are actually like have an effect. Okay, so place these 2 paintings here. Put that up there. Put this up here. Don't worry, ignore that. Ignore it breaking. If I walk the right way, I go around this like art thingy. Okay, place that there for the time being. It somehow randomly broke anyway. Okay, so yeah, take this thing. So while I'm setting up here, I want to ask you to pay your attention to those to the stairs next to me. You see those 2 paintings on the cart thing there? Oh. Sometimes with physics it can happen. So what we normally did was walk off the stairs and under, but the thing I found was this, that you can grab them while standing on the stairs. There it is. That's the strat I found. It may not be much, but it's enough to call it a contribution to the speedrun, so I'm taking it. So yeah, swap those 2 paintings out. Now I want to do something particular here, so I'm gonna take these paintings and just drop them. And take this painting first and place it here in the corner. Then drag this over here. That will probably work. So take this. And... okay, good. The physics are gonna try to push me away from the wall. Because physics. So, nope. Place that there. I also need to take that and place it there instead. And then take this one. I'll walk around here and place that up there. Also rip the lights. And then get this final one. Is it right side up? Is it upside down? I don't know. It's abstract art. That's how you know it's abstract art. If you understand it, great. If you don't, it's abstract. Hang that there. Now come over here and take this card with me. Grab this painting, put it up there. I'm trying to grab the painting. There we go. Put that up there. Now we've got this giant painting over here. I'm just gonna casually drop there. Unfortunately, it knocked the thing down, so I'm gonna have to go fix that. As I get alley-ooped by it, apparently. And then I'm gonna walk up here with it. And try to maneuver my way around this. Then get up here and place the final painting. And then I'm gonna grab it again. So, I mentioned before that there was 4 stages to each area, right? Each floor. There was, you know, the 1, 2, 3, as you can see here. And then if you beat those, floor 4 or stage 4 opens. And then you move up. But you might be noticing the lack of a 4th door on this 8th floor. So how this works, this last part of the run works, is there's no 804. Instead, after 802, you move on to floor 9, which is the penthouse, and that's the final stage. So yeah, this game has 32 stages, and not 36, as 9 floors with 4 levels might make you think. Alright, so I'm gonna use the vacuum to move this yellow object. This yellow abstract piece of art. I'm kinda stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, can I get this back, please? Because I'm gonna need to do a thing here. Just a little more. There we go. Okay, so drag the vacuum over here. So yeah, this introduces the vacuum. And you may recognize this stage because this is the stage I showed off during the intro. Nice, perfect in place, and vacuum did enough power to break through the glass. Speaking of breaking glass, we use the vacuum to break the glass there. All right, get the world out of my way, and break the world apparently. And grab another painting, which you may have noticed from the previous stage. And just use this painting to notch this giant marble off. And similar to other objects where they allow you to roll, it just works better to just walk into it and not roll it. Okay, so get the marble. And yeah, this is the final piece. I did not want to do that. You need to go back into your place, sir. Okay, this is a tiny bit of a problem. Alright. Okay, so let this roll away. Let this roll away. So I don't mess with the other thing anymore. And now roll it over here to this corner. Have things blow up. Yeah, if the vacuum gets too full of objects, it explodes. And there we go. Alright, so we're on to the final stage here. So, I hope you've enjoyed the ride, because it's, we're almost done here. And yeah, this floor doesn't even have a stage select. It is the stage itself. As soon as I walk out of this elevator, the final stage is gonna load in. So yeah, feel free to yell at tech to start getting ready on time, since we're in the final stage here. So gather the executives, 0 out of 25. I want to challenge you to count the executives I'm picking up here. So I walk into them, and yeah, they have an exclamation point over their head, and they start following me. Now I want to do a strat here to, yeah, go against the guy that's operating the elevator for us, and just go down here because it's faster. Break this so these executives are no longer distracted. I'm gonna swap this bottle out for a new one, and point this all the way down. That's gonna come into play later. So, yeah, so picking up an executive here, and another one here. The ones I left at the elevator earlier, there they are. They came walking down. They took a detour. Pick up this person. And this person. And now there's a small speed strat I can do here. Charge this bottle. And fly. And get up here faster. Okay, pick up this person. And then this person. So now we get up here. I'm not going to pick up those two yet because I'm going to do more breaking. Okay, you can break the glass by picking up the cleaner like that. If that doesn't happen, you just barge through like that. Alright, so making them not distracted anymore. Ending the film. Walking ahead of them. Unplugging the game room. I know we like playing games around here, but we have an executive meeting to go to. So pick up everyone here. And then start heading back. Heading back here. And yeah, this is how you get here fast to open this door. Now pick up everyone here. Reacquire everyone. Alright, good. Let me just walk through them a couple extra times just to make sure I have everyone. Because in practice I kept missing people. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have everyone. So, yeah, get ready on time. It's going to start counting the executives. As soon as it counts to 25, the loading will appear. And yeah, when the count hits 25 is when time is. Also, run validation, knock over all the coffee. So if you've been counting correctly, you counted 24. But the stage says tell us to get 25. Where is the 25th executive? Did I miss one? No, the 25th executive is you. So yeah, now I just get to sit and wait to end the time thing here. And... oh, don't tell me I missed any. I made so sure, too. I missed two of them, even. Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, well, great. Now I'm the one who's late for the executive meeting. Thanks, guys. And that's time. So yeah, this is the cutscene where you get this hat. You are now the CEO. You've worked up your way. Also, feel free to say GJ in chat for good job instead of GG, instead of the usual GG. Miraculously, I loaded the save, sure, but miraculously underestimate. That's all I care about, really.
Well, GG and congratulations, Double. Any last words?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let me actually ask. There we go. So yeah, this was a good job. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the liberties taken to achieve the objectives that you're given. The office destruction that has gone down. And yeah, shoutouts to the Good Job community. It's one of the small but dedicated communities. So yeah, if you want to have a good time, I ask you, I raise you the idea of checking the top level times, the top Japanese runners for this game, as well as the individual level leaderboards, because some of the strats are so much more insane than what I have already shown today. And yeah. And shout out to Indiethon, of course, for having me here in more ways than one. It started at the very first opening run, where I was in commentary for New Super Lucky Tale. I had my hosting shift yesterday, and now I've been here to show off this game. Also, you know, to give you a little behind the scenes, you know, as a staff member for Indiethon. So yeah, thank you to Indiethon for indulging my idea in letting me run this and allowing me to chicken out of the New Super Lucky Tale race, so I could show this off instead. And yeah, final shout out that I want to also do is that is for the bonus streams that we have. We had an earlier the initial goal for the marathon was $500, which we crushed absolutely, and the incentive, and because of that, we're doing a bonus stream where the staff team, yours truly included, is going to be doing, playing Scrabble, playing a bunch of Scrabble for you. And on top of that, if we reach 2,000 before the end of the marathon, there's going to be an additional component to the bonus stream where I will be showcasing a little indie game called Choice Chamber, which you will definitely want to tune in for because it has Twitch integration. If you know Cluster Truck, then you have a fairly good idea of what that Twitch involvement entails. There's my little plug out of the way. So yeah, bonus stream. So there is already a bonus stream for Scrabble, but you can tie Choice Chamber on top of that if we reach $2,000. So yeah, that's it for me. Goodbye everybody, and have fun with the rest of the runs. Let's get 2K.